All right, welcome to today's deep dive. We're breaking down something absolutely crucial for anyone looking to level up their game: table tennis serving secrets. We're going to deconstruct the pro serve, unlocking those hidden professional level mechanics that can literally transform your game overnight.
Okay, let's dive right into this. We've all seen those players, right? The ones whose serves look completely effortless, yet when you try to return them, it's just impossible. Well, let's dispel a massive myth right out of the gate. A truly deadly serve, it does not come from just flicking your arm and wrist. Not at all. It's actually a really intricate, full-body mechanism.
So let's start at the beginning with layer one, the foundation, specifically the toss and the grip.
All right, here's your rapid-fire checklist. Ready? First, you gotta toss the ball straight up from a flat open palm, and it needs to go up at least 16 centimeters. That is absolutely non-negotiable. Second, adjust your grip. You want to pinch the blade tightly, but only with your thumb and index finger. Finally, completely relax your remaining 3 back fingers. Just let them hang loose. This specific pinch grip, it's a total game changer because it unlocks the exact wrist mobility you absolutely need to generate extreme spin later on. Moving right along to layer 2, the engine. This is all about power and momentum. Now, an amateur serve usually relies almost entirely on the arm and the wrist. And what does that give you? A weak, high-bouncing, floating ball that's just begging to be smashed. A pro serve, on the other hand, utilizes the entire body's center of gravity. Think of it like a battering ram or even a lunging fencer. All that momentum moves fluidly in one single, unified line to just drive right through the ball. This technique is what we call pressing the center of gravity. Basically, you want to drop your body weight at the exact millisecond you make contact with the ball. You keep that racket head incredibly low, like as close to net height as possible, and literally squeeze the ball forward using your body's momentum. Doing this is exactly how the pros keep their trajectory brutally low and super fast without constantly clipping the net. Which brings us to layer 3, the spark. Let's talk about friction and the scoop. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the secret to generating that massive elite-level spin. We call it the bottom brush. It's this precise, upward-angled brushing of the ball exactly as it falls. To really get the feeling right, don't think about hitting the ball. Instead, think about quickly revving a motorcycle throttle, or like rapidly swiping a crumb off a table. It has to be a super fast, high-friction brush. And doing this creates what we call a synergy of force. It's actually brilliant. You're merging the ball's natural falling weight with the upward brush of your racket. When that heavy downward drop perfectly collides with your upward friction, well, the spin doesn't just add up, it multiplies exponentially. And here's the best part. By mastering just this one base motion, you unlock total versatility. If you shift the exact micropoint of contact by literally just millimeters, you change the spin entirely. Brush the absolute bottom edge of the ball, and you get a heavy side underspin. But shift your contact point slightly up to the middle top edge, and suddenly you're serving a kicking side topspin. It's the exact same base motion, but a totally different result. All right, the final piece of the puzzle. Layer 4, the strategy, or the art of deception. Look, all this power and spin means absolutely nothing if your opponent can read it before you even hit it, right? So to paralyze your opponent, you need to follow these strict rules for a disguised serve. Rule 1, keep your pre-serve motion completely identical every single time. Rule 2, disguise your direction, whether you're going straight down the line or cross-court, using your body rotation, never just your arm. And Rule 3, alter only that micro point of contact we just talked about, and do it at the absolute last millisecond.
So the crucial point here is that your first bounce is your ultimate decoy. If you can master landing that first bounce in the exact same location on your side of the table, whether you're executing a really deep, fast serve or a tight, short one, you completely mask the depth of your shot. By the time the ball crosses the net, your opponent's brain simply cannot process and react in time. It's almost like a magic trick.
By layering everything we've unpacked today, that perfect pinch grip, utilizing your body's momentum, that rapid high-friction brush, and flawless deception, you are transforming what is usually just a simple starting shot into a literal weapon. So try applying these mechanics the next time you step up to the table, and ask yourself, is your next serve going to just start a rally, or is it going to end it?